A stake is being pulled out of the ground by means of two ropes as shown. This is rope 1 and this is another rope. This stake is being pulled off by these two ropes. Knowing that alpha equals 30 degree, this angle alpha, this is 30 degree, determined by trigonometry, the magnitude of the force P. We have to find the value of this force, P, and the corresponding magnitude of the resultant. So there's two rope acting on this stake. There will be a resultant force, and resultant force will be vertical. The resultant force of this two rope will be vertical. So we have to find the value of R and the value of P. Now draw a free body diagram. Let's say this 120 Newton force acting on this line. This is 120 Newton. And this resultant force R, we can write this here. This is same, this resultant force R and this resultant force. This will be same. So we know if this angle is alpha, so this angle will also be alpha. And if this is 25 degree acting with vertical, so this is a vertical line and this angle will also be 25 degree. But we don't know the value of this angle. So let's say this is beta. So this free body diagram is drawn here. This is 120 Newton force. This is force P and this is resultant force. This angle is 25 degree, this angle is 30 degree, this angle is beta. Now we use the law of sines in this free body diagram. What is that? Just write 120 Newton, this force divided by sine of the opposite angle. So if this is 120 Newton, the opposite angle will be 30 degree, the sine 30 degree. Again, the same way, this is P, this force is P. So P divided by sine of opposite angle. Opposite of P is 25 degree. So this will be 25 degree. And R divided by this is R. This force is R. And opposite of R is beta. So sine beta. But we don't know the value of beta, but we can find it. It is easy because the total sum of the angle of a triangle is 180 degree. 180 degree. So this angle 30, this angle 25. So 30 plus 25 plus beta. So beta will be 125 degree. So we can write sine 125 degree. Now we have to find and just take the first two. So 120 degree sine, 30 degree sine, 25 degree. We can find the value of all these three. Just we have to calculate the P, force P, and force P will be 101.4 Newton. And then we can take this first term and the last term, or second term or the last term. We just take 120 degree divided by sine 25 degree, sine 30 degree equals, we just took this force and this term, and let's say we take this R divided by sine 125 degree. We know every value is given here, 120 sine 30 degree, sine 25 degree. Just calculate the value R and it will be 196.6 Newton. So we found the value of force P, value of the force P, and the value of resultant force which is acting vertical. Value of the resultant force R is 196.9 degree. This will be the answer.